Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Gautam HD. I'm studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering in 5th sem. Today I'm here to do an video assignment based on my topic of research paper. The topic is software requirement engineering over the federated environment in distributed software development process. This whole video assignment is based on the research paper of how the software engineering is going to be used in the environment of the software development process. Coming to abstract, here different independent teams and organizations work together across the different locations to develop a software. This this decentralized setup makes gathering, analysis, and validation requirements more efficient. So this model helps in the flexible and agile, and to it promotes the more collaborations of different local development teams and contributes its strengths to build a strong software prototype. And the model was to test the two examples of how here we have an example of e-commerce website and learning management system. Here both are functional. How the system, how the both functional and non-functional works, how the system works in the functional and non-functional performance, security, etc. requirements are evaluated. The model effectiveness was measured using mean square error and mean absolute error, percent correlation coefficient (PCC). And moving on to introduction, in software engineering, we have evolved in different areas as per our the growing requirement in the market. So for localization such as benchmarking and dependency evaluation. With this shift towards the distributed development software development, which is also known as DSD, it involves in the collaboration of geographically dispersed teams, which can introduce challenges but also offer new possibilities, especially with the integration of federal learning. This approach enhances scalability, privacy, and rapid development. A federated environment unifies teams working on interdependent components of software, allowing a global model to emerge that prioritizes requirements based on the needs of each component. Here, the model letters is a challenge because of the varying requirement priorities across the component. It is not constant, it will changes as per the environment and the market demands. So we need to accelerate the development process in the prototype creation too. And the federated environment helps in protecting the sensitive data, and it prevents the risks as a single point failures and redundancy and fault tolerance in the system. In this combination of DST and federal learning process innovation, the software development is used. Research questions. I picked this topic on the research paper. What are the main questions from this research paper we are going to see? It can the simultaneous development of the components of the software prototype be feasible concerning ever-changing software requirements? Requirement number 2, research question 2. The significance of the requirement would differ from the component to component of software, and a unified requirement weight has to be assessed from the optimized prioritization of the requirement in the global model. Research question 3. The development time and cost of the global model in the federated learning environment are comparatively better than the conventional DSS. These are the research questions we are going to see. Literature review. By considering all the studies and distributed software development technology as DSD, we know it is more efficient and more robust and more scalable, and it even saves us the money, which is cost effective and secure in manner, prevents from the file getting corrupted or providing potential risks. The variety of locations makes also possible for the continuous development process, since the teams in different time zones can work on a project continuously, which is significantly reduce the development time. The study has outlined multi-criteria models for task assignment in distributed software, highlights the qualitative decision-making methods, and identifying key aspects and classification that could benefit future research. A study based on agile software in a distributed environment has agile teams emphasize face-to-face communication, collaboration, but distributed software development challenges. This is due to spatial, temporal, and cultural separations. Here we have a software prototype which is global, which is shared to the component 1, component 2, component 3, as long to the component n. Component 1 is a local model where the functional repositories and non-functional repositories uh, are present in the local models, where we can building the global model. With the help of these local models, we can come to a global model which is feasible in all conditions. Data analysis and finding. The data analysis in the current study is determined based on the FR and NFR associated with the case studies being considered. The initial future weights of the futures considered on the significance of the project. Functional requirements such as highly significant non-functional requirements are prioritized at the next level. So we are able to see all this in this mechanism. The lower significant features does not mean it can be ignored in this process, or it has a even lesser weights based on the impact of the development process. They are given more weightage over the iteration. All the components that are desired to functionalities of the prototype are considered as the function requirements, where the features can be made into prototype. See here we have the software requirement, functional requirements, non-functional requirements, and non-functional requirements. Here in the functional requirements we have user account creation, user authentication, user profile management, product catalog, product reviews, shopping baskets, order management, payment processing, customer support, inventory management, course management, teachers course mapping, students mapping, course organizer, process tracking, assessment module. Non-functional requirements we have higher surface such as data privacy, compliance, scalability, availability, activity log, reliability, maintainability, responsiveness, cross-browser compatibility, latency, and resource management, third-party integration. And in non-functional which has lower significance, load handling, localization, customization, audibility, version control, data backup, personalization, documentation, modularity, extensibility, interoperability, disaster recovery. See here we have how the workflow of the process DSD model in the FL environment works. First, the client requirement gathering are gathered, and the requirement process occurs in the two steps where the functional requirements and the non-functional requirements. Then these both two are access to the initial weights through the weighted scoring model. Then it is calculating the feature of the significance. Then updates the feature weights and colony optimization, stochastic gradient descent techniques, where this updating and the feature weights calculating the feature significance. Then whatever we have from this whole thing, we'll get the feature of the weight aggregate. It gives a global model. These are the references used for this for preparing of this research paper, which I took from the my sources. The conclusion of this research paper is that the the study investigates. After studying this research paper, we can able to get to know that feasibility of using the federated learning based distributed software development is more rapid prototyping and in agile software development, where in the agile software development uh, each step is broken down into the small parts where the errors can be corrected easily without doing over it again. After completing the one whole step, So in breaking small parts in the each process, the agile software development, which is cost effective and the best method for this current environmental demands and current scenario. And by integrating these two models, sophisticated gradient descent and the ant colony optimization techniques, we'll get a global model. Before they were seen seen that the diagram where the global model is on the top of it, and we in the local model we have the functional and non-functional things. These two things evaluates the perform. This global model evaluates this performance, function and non-functions. And in the case studies such as e-commerce website and lighting management, and the metrics such as used to MSC and MEE for the evaluation of this purpose, and features such as adaptive learning strategies and non-independent data are the better version to ensure the control integrity and the federation learning learning environments. Thank you. Have a great day. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share.